Did you know planting the right flowers in November could set your Zone 6 garden up for a spring explosion? And trust me, some of these choices are not what you expect. Stick with me and you'll learn exactly what flowers to plant now for a truly jaw-dropping garden next season.
The surprising power of planting in November.
Talk about planting in November.
You might be thinking, isn't it too late to plant anything?
Nope. November is the perfect time to get a head start, especially if you live in Zone 6. This is your chance to tuck in those flowers that'll burst to life when spring rolls around.
Top 5 flowers to plant in November.
So, what should you be planting? Let's dive in. Tulips. Start with the classics. Tulips are like a gift you give your future self. Plant them in November, and when spring arrives, it's like an explosion of color. They come in all kinds of shades, and trust me, they're a game changer if you want your garden to stand out. Daffodils. These aren't just bright and cheerful, they're super tough. Plant these bulbs now, and by early spring, you'll have flowers that scream hello, sunshine. They're low maintenance and perfect for beginners too. Alliums. If you want something a little different, go for alliums. These globe-shaped flowers add a unique flair to your garden, and planting them now helps them establish roots before winter hits. Plus, they're excellent for attracting pollinators. Irises. Irises are the underdogs of November planting. They're super hardy and have such stunning blooms. Plant them now, and by spring, you'll have beautiful flowers waving hello to everyone who passes by your garden. Crocuses. Want a splash of early color? Crocuses are your best bet. These little guys are often the first to bloom, sometimes even peeking through the snow. Imagine having color in your garden when everything else is still waking up. Why November planting works for Zone 6. You might be wondering, but why November?
Planting now gives these flowers time to establish their roots and toughen up for the cold.
So when spring hits, they're ready to shine. It's all about planning ahead, so your garden has that wow factor without you having to work overtime later. Quick tips for successful planting. Here are a few quick tips to make sure your November planting is a success. Tip 1, plant bulbs deep enough to protect them from the winter cold. About 6-8 inches should do the trick. Tip 2, don't forget to water. Even though it's cold, the soil still needs some moisture for those roots to grow. Tip 3, add a layer of mulch to keep them cozy through the winter months. Think of it as tucking them in with a warm blanket. So there you have it, 5 flowers to plant in November for a stunning Zone 6 garden that's ready to steal the show next spring. Now it's your turn. Grab those bulbs, get planting, and in a few months, you'll thank yourself for the head start. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button and let me know in the comments which flower you're planting first. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips like this one. Happy planting! I'll see you in the next video.